that was beautiful. Thank you very much, Dr. I think everybody who has listened in today has learned a lot. I like to say that we may want to, I think that's the work we will need to do to basically distill all of this into like a one document that provides a checklist for people to be able to have in their hands to say, look, I'm going to talk to somebody. These are the things I shouldn't forget. In my mind, I'm seeing a little bit of an A2 foldable document that has the pictures of the body parts and the questions you should ask and those kind of things. So I think this is very rich and very good. So I want to say well done to everybody. This is class 2, 5 classes to go. And then you are certified to an extent, at least to be able to speak with authority. And if I want to add any comments, what I'd just like to add is understand that, there's a law of influence called authority. It's one of the key elements of the psychology of influence. And what it does is, because people are naturally wired to be able to flow and do certain things based on authority, it is important for you to become an authority in anything that you want to be recommending to others. Okay? A doctor is the person that can tell you to tie a patient. And even though you feel that it is too harsh to tie these patients, you will tie the patient because authority is speaking. And it doesn't even have to be a doctor. Sometimes you see a police officer on the road who is younger than you, who is not as educated as you, who is not carrying a gun, but he tells you to park, and you park. And he can waste 1 hour of your time on the basis of that authority. And those are just very general means. One of the key elements that I would like us to remember here is authority works. People obey authority. People get directed by authority. People are excited to do. If you tell somebody, take 2 tablets in the morning, this is how you should take it, you are prescribing based on an authority. That authority needs to be founded on knowledge, because when it is founded on knowledge, it is more powerful. And I think one of the things we have learned today, all the things we have learned today about know your products, about understand the person that you're trying to push it to, be very clear that we're not in competition. We have a healthy respect for the medical line, for doctors, for pharmacists, for nurses, for lab scientists. We love and respect them. We see that there's an opportunity available within the health space for people to elevate beyond just taking medicine for their ailments, but to have a lifestyle that prevents them from having those challenges more and probably heal faster. They complement each other. And then when we want to engage, we don't want to just engage and say, somebody says, I have erectile dysfunction. You just say, okay, that's fire. We'll just take 10 fire or take whatever. We want to be, we want to have an approach that unifies us. And I think that's what we're learning today. So I want to encourage everyone, if you didn't listen to the lecture, listen to it. If you have listened to it already, go over it again, make it your own so that it can become part of what we implement. The code for today's feedback. Every day you attend training, you need to go to that page and give your feedback. Today's code is 10011. That is 10011. 10011. Thank you, Mrs. Oguntayo Olubumi. 10011. That's today's code. And the website to feed your feedback is bit.ly/was present. bit.ly/was present. Okay, I'm putting it there in the group as well so that I can see it was present. So let's fill the feedback forms. Let's write the code. It's 10011. Let's make the most of these classes and use them in our business. Okay, you're going to give people products, you're going to share value with people. We need to be able to communicate with them professionally. And someone like Dr. Fumi, I know, Dr. Deran, and a number of other people in the house, these people find it very easy. They're having multiple sales personally. I think it is connected as well to the fact that they have knowledge and they are speaking from a position of authority. So I think that's it. I've seen a few questions pop in while I was talking. Dr. Fumi, I don't know if it's something you want to respond to. Somebody's asking here. Okay, I think you've already answered the person.
Yes.
More questions will need to be asked. Okay, very good. I always see the pattern. Whenever you ask Dr. Fumi, Somebody has a headache. She won't answer you and tell you this is the answer. She will ask you another question because you cannot prescribe until you have understood. In the fifth, what's it called? The fifth habit of highly effective people says, seek first to understand before you are understood. Seek first to understand before you're understood. Diagnose before you prescribe. Ask before you answer. Okay, I think it is very important. Okay, so I think that's my contribution. Tomorrow we have Dr. Diron Onifade, aka Onifire. Today, so we're going to hear from Dr. Diron tomorrow, and it's going to be an amazing class. So please, 2 p.m. We're going to hear about the herbs, the products, why they work, and then from there we will now enter into the conferences. We're going to have a conference with Dr. Fumi Aino and a few other medical professionals on the table. I will host, I'll be involved as MC for that event to be able to basically ensure that we can ask questions. Why is it working? What are we seeing? What's going on? Okay, it's 10011, not 1211. And then we'll have a conference with Dr. Patricia Ogumola, Dr. Patricia Olushayo Ogumola, who will host a number of nurses and a few doctors as well to answer a few questions. You know, these testimonies, why are they working? What's it coming from? So basically interact about what we are seeing and why, you know, what can be responsible for what we are seeing. And then we'll have another conference with Dr. Jerome. And then on the last day, we pull all the learnings together, identify our key top learnings, and, you know, call it a week. So it's been a pleasure having us all on board today. Thank you very much, Dr. Fumi Aino.
Thank you.
In the absence of other things, I think we can bring the meeting to a close.
Thank you very much. Just to say that